Hello there and welcome back. It's now time for the UED to assault Korhal.
Captain, once again, your leadership has set a fine example to the rest of my officers. Vice Admiral Stukov has informed me that the Psi Disruptor has been accounted for, so we can now proceed with the next phase of our operation. The time has come to begin our primary invasion of the Dominion throne world of Korhal. Alexei, fill the captain in on the current situation.
As you may know from your research, Captain, Korhal was a hotbed of anti-Confederate sentiment for years. The Confederacy hoped to contain Korhal's civil unrest by decimating it and its population with a massive nuclear barrage. Though the radiation levels on the planet are at an all-time low, its surface is now nothing more than a smoldering desert.
The catch, Admiral, is that because this world has already been devastated by nuclear fire, Mengsk has no compunction against using nukes on us. We have detected a large cluster of missile silos on the outskirts of Augustgrad. If those silos were destroyed, we believe that Mengsk would lose its core nuclear capabilities.
We also face a different obstacle, Captain. Intelligence has informed us that Mengsk employs multiple battlecruisers for his planetary defense. It is possible to nullify these battlecruisers by taking out strategic physics labs. Without these labs, Mengsk will be unable to power up his ship's weapon systems.
Though we know how to compensate for Mengsk's defenses, we don't have enough time to follow through on them both. Therefore, Captain, you must choose to either counter his nuclear capabilities or his battlecruisers. Once you've taken care of this operation, we can begin to plan our final assault against Augustgrad.
So there we go. So this is a mission where we get two choices. And actually it does affect the next mission. So there's actually, strictly speaking, there's 9 Terran missions because there's 2 versions of mission 5. We're going to target the physics labs because that actually I think is a bit more of an impressive intro to watch, and also I very very clearly know how to deal with that. I'm sure I could do the battlecruisers one as well, but we're going to go attack wipe out the battlecruisers. That's going to leave us to deal with nukes in the next mission. So let's go. Obviously it goes without saying, so we've got some information about restoration there. Goes without saying, there's nothing stopping you, in theory, actually following through on both objectives. It is a, there's your Ludo, Ludo narrative dissonance for you. You could actually do both, but the game won't let you. Let's get some scouting done with these wraiths. Let's get another SCV in the queue. And actually, I'm going to want a machine shop very quickly, I think, to get some tanks on the go. And also to get the tank range upgrade. There's the Korhal critter. I don't know if this came before or after Fallout. I have to wonder if that's a reference to Rad Scorpions. We'll also want... Oh, we've already got an academy, so we can already get medics out. In fact, I'm going to look at getting a medic out just so we can... If we do take any damage on those marines, we can very quickly heal it. We're going to need, I think, probably a fair bit of detection in this mission. I could just see them sending lots of cloaked units against us.
Add-on complete.
Now, I wonder when we'll... Have we got... Yeah, we need to research the siege tank. We still need to build lots of SCVs, so we shouldn't be... We should constantly have SCVs on the go for the moment. I'm going to make that control group 1 and just fly them around a bit and see what we can see. I'm not sure, I think there's an expansion up here. There's also a lot of marines, so we don't want to take those on just yet. Let's get that wraith repaired. And there's a missile turret there, so we can't just get the cloak technology and cloak. Actually, no, we want to get siege. Need more Vespene gas, of course. Definitely need another Vespene. And we'll get some... let's get another medic, and let's get a marine queued up as well. I'm going to go mech heavy. But I will still definitely get some of these abilities too. How many have we got in gas?
Affirmative.
We've got 3 in gas now. Okay, good. So let's do a scan here. Yeah, there's a mineral patch down here that we might want to make use of. Here we go.
Need medical attention?
Ah, I lost. Didn't I? Shouldn't have underestimated that fire back there, I guess. Definitely another siege tank. Oh, I thought I'd started researching that.
I read you. Destination.
Maybe I.
Need medical attention?
Well, it's not worth worrying about. Let's definitely get some more Marines out. And actually, I wouldn't mind getting some missile turrets around for defensive purposes too. Can we afford a siege tank? We certainly can, but we should also be getting more SCVs.
Go ahead, Commander.
So, we've got a mineral expansion down there.
Coordinates received.
What else have we got?
Vector locked in.
Bet this. Oh, we've got an expansion over here. A gas expansion primarily. Oh no, there's lots of minerals there. Now that's going to be difficult to defend, so we're going to have to consider that when we do expand to it. We've got the option to get ghosts ourselves now, which we might take up. Right, let's rally these down here. Now you siege up there, and we'll keep the Marines with you. The problem is going to be having enough tanks to cover the base. We're probably going to need a supply depot soon as well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Can you squeeze one in there? Yes, you can.
Orders, Captain.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Would quite like an armory as well, actually.
Report for duty. Yes, sir. Orders received.
Yeah, let's get an armory. But where can we put it is the question. I think we can get away with one there. I'm just hoping the tanks can easily get around this part of the base.
Research complete.
There's a way to find out. Here we go. You pull out.
Report for duty.
Never mind. We're going to lose that SCV.
On my way.
I read you. Report
But
for duty.
easily
Orders
replaced.
SCV good
In
to go,
fact,
sir.
I
Orders received.
have to wonder if a bunker up here would be a good idea. In fact, a bunker up there would be a better idea if we can get an SCV up there. And that will also give us some defences to push towards here.
SCV good to go, sir.
And then we can get some tanks up there too. So we'll have the top and the bottom of our base defended. Oh, no point in having all those queued up, because while that was going on we could have got another tank. What are you doing there?
You want a piece of me, boy? Jacked up and good to go.
So let's get some Marines up here.
Go, go, go.
And while we're doing that, let's get the range upgrade.
Right away, sir.
Another SCV.
Report for duty.
Okay, now we're getting some economy going. You come down. You... Actually, get us a missile turret, because the last thing I want is a load of cloaked raids messing up that
SCV good to
bunker.
go, sir. I read you.
And let's get a tank that we're actually going to move and put up here.
Standing by. Commander.
Destination.
Aside from siege tanks, I'm not actually sure what the turret has in terms of range that could easily deal with all that up there. Let's get the siege tank weapon upgrade. And I think very soon we're going to want to look at building an expansion around here as well. So, I'm going to put another bunker on high ground, and let's also start getting some Marines queued up.
SCV
In
good to go,
fact,
sir. Roger that.
let's get in...
Not enough
Not enough minerals. We do need to get a starport at some point so we can get the science facility, so I'll start that now.
Upgrade complete.
Give me something to shoot.
You come over here, and we'll put a missile turret down there as well, and we'll start thinking about an expansion too. Now, actually, he might see something on his way.
Go ahead.
Now, these wraiths, can these patrol a little bit?
Your forces are
Aha!
under attack.
Interesting.
Destination.
SCV good to go, sir.
Identify target.
Oh,
Where does it hurt?
definitely want the firebats dead.
Need medical attention? I'm on the job.
Not an ideal engagement, but we'll cope with it.
Report for duty. Roger that. Right away, sir.
If I didn't know,
Additional supply
any better, I'd say the minion was a little bit irked with the idea of us attacking their homeworld. Let's get a command centre down. We are also going to need...
Your forces are under
How close
attack.
can we get? That's as close as we can get.
Did
Of
someone
course.
hit me?
Fortunately, they've not got the cloaking. We're going to need a science facility,
Right away, sir.
which actually I think I'm going to build up here. What other options have we got?
I read you. Roger that.
You build a refinery there. I'll have to keep an eye on him though, so he doesn't stop. And let's get a turret up there as well, because we need the vision. Let's get some tanks.
Additional supply depots.
More supply
required.
depots. I really need to work on
Add-on
those.
complete.
Let's get restoration so we can remove lockdown if that happens again. Meanwhile, you come and repair these,
Orders received.
and you build us a supply depot. We'll have one here. There we go.
Job's finished.
It's actually tempting to get some more bunkers out.
Additional supply depots required.
Captain.
I've got a lot of excess resources there now, so
Job's finished. I read
right,
you.
you build some supply depots down here, almost to sort of make a mini wall, and you build a supply depot there as well. Right, we can't get the physics lab, so we may as well get the covert ops, just in case we want to build some ghosts.
Job's finished.
We can definitely get some science vessels,
Job's finished.
Upgrade
and we'll
complete.
want to put those around the map. Now, let's pull our marines back. There's no point in having them vulnerable.
Research complete.
You repair those two. We want to keep these siege tanks healthy. Speaking of keeping them healthy, it would probably help to get some more upgrades on them.
Add-on complete.
Right, here we go.
Received. I read
You three go and mine there, you go and mine there, you get us a comsat station. Can we get a nuke silo? I'm not going to build a nuke silo, but I am curious. And we're going to get a load more SCVs here and send these over mining here. Meanwhile, you sir, are going to go and build a bunker there, and you sir are going to go and build us a missile turret over here. In fact, let's wait for the bunker to go down for... Yeah, okay.
Roger that.
In fact, let's put it there. Are you going to get blocked off? Oh no.
Reporting.
And another science vessel, and then we can start ramping up production here. Let's get a siege tank out there. Okay,
Yes, sir.
now we're starting to get somewhere. That desperately needs marines in it. In fact, one of you,
Be good to go, sir. Job's finished. Yes, sir.
a bunker up here would be nice, so we've got some more production, and I might put some factories up here as well.
I read you.
You two go back to mining, because we're going to need it.
Be good to go.
Going to queue up some marines, which is not ideal, but we'll live with it.
Orders, Captain.
Now what else? So, big
Not enough
encampment there.
energy.
Orders, Captain. I read you.
Let's get a tank over here
You want a piece
for
of me,
defences.
boy?
We also will want another tank,
Jacked up and good to go.
and we definitely want another factory. In fact, let's get that now. Now where can I build a factory it's not going to block off? That should be fine. In fact, maybe even 2 factories.
Yes, sir. Roger that.
Again, I'm just trying to think of spacing. If I put another factory there, that should be fine. You, siege up there. You are going to rally your forces down here.
Ready to roll out.
Ah, we've got that. You're going to rally down here as well, which is counterintuitive considering some of them are going to go up here, but we'll live with it. Of course,
Right away, sir.
Your forces are
didn't
under
account for that. Going to lose that siege tank, that's fine. Should have got the...
You want a piece of me, boy?
Have you got a radiate? A radiate would be very good for punishing those ghosts. You're going to die. That's fine.
Affirmative, sir.
Not enough energy. Your
Oh,
forces are under attack.
Standing by.
Where does it hurt?
Standing by. Outstanding. Jacked up and good to go.
see, with the support of medics,
Where does it hurt?
Marines can take on tanks. Goliaths. Right, okay. That cost us a lot more than it should have done. Let's get some more SCVs. We need to build up our forces there. We need to build some more tanks. We want to get a radiate on the science vessels, and actually possibly EMP as well. You repair that.
Complete.
Where does it hurt?
I think we're going to need a lot more bunkers around because those ghosts are going to be a nightmare. So let's get a bunker. Let's also get a missile turret.
SCV good to go, sir.
Let's get some more Marines on the go. Goliaths, I think.
SCV good to go,
Let's get the Charon boosters. I'm not going to worry too much about the vultures. I don't think vultures are bad, but I think I'm going to go Goliath.
Add-on complete.
Goliath tank, some Marines and medics.
Your forces are under
They
attack.
certainly are.
Transmit coordinates.
Why are you over there getting yourselves attacked?
We have you on visual.
Base is under attack.
There's Concloak.
Greetings, Command. Go ahead.
Did someone
Research
page me?
complete.
We have you on visual.
We've got a radiate there. Oh,
Greetings, Command.
we can punish that. That's going to die though. Is it? No, 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 we've got it. Oh, really?
Online. Standing by. We have you on visual.
Okay. We definitely... Really?
Your forces are under attack.
Commander, rock and
Right away.
roll.
You guys are really starting to piss me off, I'll be honest.
Receiving headquarters.
How many tanks are we looking at now? You four get in there. You come back over here.
Complete.
More Marines.
Orders, Captain.
In fact, just to emphasise the point, another barracks. Desperately need more tanks. So we need to fortify first, I think.
Transmit orders.
You guys repair
Piece of me,
these two.
Upgrade complete.
piece of me, boy.
Orders, Captain.
Ready to
Right
roll
away,
out.
sir.
I think 2 tanks at each sort of choke.
Absolutely.
Are you not rallying to there? Okay.
Destination.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Absolutely.
Got a lot of resources to spend. I'm just trying to figure out where in the bases we can actually put all this stuff. They're going to go that way. That's the problem.
Reporting for duty. Orders received. Affirmative.
Really what I want these two can go up here. And I want...
Destination.
I'll keep these here for now.
Proceeding.
Build as a bunker.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Let's get some medics. And you guys rally here as well. Right, you guys come around here
Let's move. Rock and roll.
and come up here.
Destination.
You siege up there.
Reporting for duty.
You go to work there.
Destination.
You come and siege up here. Tanks. Weapon researches.
Destination. Orders, sir.
I read you.
Jacked up and good to go.
Marines in there. Why are you not building that turret? Come on.
Channel open.
Captain ready.
Additional supply depots required.
Right.
Commander.
Some Marines in there.
Target.
We'll leave those 2 up there for now. Actually, no, we'll bring them down here.
Transmit orders.
More science vessels as well, but we need more supply depots.
Orders, Captain.
Additional supply depots required.
Job finished. I read you.
Problem is having the defences down here.
Orders, sir. Moving.
So,
Delighted to
I wonder,
serve.
can we get a dropship?
Additional
No, we
supply
can't at the
depots
moment.
required.
But can we get a dropship to drop some tanks up here, I guess, is my next question.
Did someone page me?
Marines,
Additional
calm,
supply
because we need
depots
supply
required.
depots.
Receiving headquarters.
Definitely an expansion down there to consider taking though.
Destination.
Yes, sir.
You, can you build a supply depot there? I'm probably going to get trapped in, but we're building a dropship anyway.
I read you. Reporting for duty. I can't build it. Something's in the way. Yes, sir.
Piece of me,
Well,
boy.
you won't be able to build it with that can't do attitude. There we go.
Need medical attention.
I think we might have to siege up the tanks here and just rely on vision from some units,
Reporting in.
like the wraiths. You repair those actually and get back to mining. For now,
Orders, sir.
we are floating a lot of minerals. A lot of minerals.
Job finished. Job's finished.
Probably support a lot more production than this. Let's get the energy upgrade there. Let's get the cloaking. I think that would actually be useful. Just trying to think where we can expand to.
Receiving headquarters.
You know what? That's fine. Where's our wraiths of our own?
Attack formation.
They took out our siege tanks. Absolutely.
Need medical attention?
Go ahead, Commander.
On my way.
What are those? Ah, of course. You know what? You get right up on top of them. There we go.
Base is under attack.
Go ahead, Commander.
You can't see that?
Quiet online. Standing by.
Base is under attack.
We have you on visual. Identify target. Greetings, Commander.
Research complete.
At this point, I'm not too worried about the wraith. Right, we've got a load of we should have a load of marines and medics over
We
here.
have you on visual.
Upgrade complete.
Commencing. Destination. Proceeding. Transmit orders.
This science vessel needs to come up here, but it also needs repairing. Speaking of science vessels, I think we need to queue a few more up.
Prepped and ready.
Orders, Captain.
We also need some space where we can just build a lot more production buildings.
Transmit orders. Affirmative, sir. Let's roll.
Let's see what we can see over here.
Prepped and ready.
Right, I think we can take that base quite easily.
You want a piece of me, boy?
So let's get some tanks going. And also some Goliaths, and I'm just going to keep them up at this point. What are these two are they stuck?
You want a piece of me, boy?
Orders received.
Go ahead, Commander.
Prepped and ready.
Coordinates received.
See if you can take that out.
Reporting in. You want a piece of me, boy? Reporting in.
Well, definitely if it just sits there.
Attack formation.
Can we get another factory somewhere?
Sir.
My worry is just the amount of units we're getting blocked in. Potentially. You see, that'll block that in there. I think we're just going to need a factory down here, which is going to be difficult to defend.
Greetings, Command.
And we'll take a load of marines with us as well.
Go ahead, TACOM.
But soon we'll push up onto this base here.
Transmit orders.
Goliath online.
Destination. You want a piece of
You
me,
two
boy?
stay here.
Piece of me,
Actually,
boy.
no, that's not necessary. You all come up here.
Absolutely.
Can that not get through?
Go ahead, TACOM.
Identify target. Absolutely. Piece of me, boy.
I'm sure the tanks can get through there.
Go ahead, TACOM. Goliath online.
Good lord, the pathing. It's painful. Right, no, they can't. Oh, they can't get through there.
Destination. Yes, sir.
Right,
Destination. Orders, sir.
how are we going to deal with that? Are we going to have to destroy that missile turret?
Moving.
Or what about if we stick them there? Can they get through here? Yes, we can. Okay, that's fine.
You want a piece of
Panic over for the moment.
moving.
Where's that science vessel?
Ready to roll out.
Online.
Orders, sir. Transmit
Come on,
orders.
guys, seriously.
Receiving headquarters. Target. Commencing. Affirmative, sir. Orders, sir. Moving.
Oh, what are you doing?
Headquarters. Identify target. We have you on visual.
Reporting for duty.
There we go.
Identify target.
Upgrade complete.
What's that guy doing?
Right away, sir.
Let's get the ghost division. Don't hurt to have. Let's get that bunker repaired as well.
Yes, sir. Roger that.
Identify target. Proceeding. Identify target. Orders,
You know what?
sir.
I think those are actually
Target.
at my rally point.
Orders, sir.
Like,
Yes, sir. Identify target.
No, they're going to block that off. Thought I had a dropship on the go as well.
Orders, sir. Yes, sir. Identify target.
Upgrade
Yes, sir.
complete.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's move these around here. Let's move these around here. We should be able to get through now. You repair these 2 tanks and then come up here. And we need some marines and medics with... I've not got the EMP. Runs.
Additional supply depots required.
I'm sure we'll get some supply freed up soon.
Forces are required.
Report for duty, field there.
Really?
Destination.
Reporting for duty. Roger that. Right away, sir.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Upgrade
Proceed.
complete. Additional supply depots required.
Right.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Your forces are under attack.
Of course. Let's do some irradiation. There we go.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
Your forces
You
are
can't
under
restore there.
attack.
No, what are you doing? Jesus Christ. Oh.
Identify target.
Your forces are under attack.
Yes, sir.
You two get back to mining there. Just queue up a load of marines.
Your forces are under
What's
attack.
going on over here, of course? They're all dying because they keep irradiating everything.
Systems functional. Transmit order.
Yes, sir.
Piece of me, boy.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
Piece of me, boy.
Go ahead, HQ. In transit, HQ.
Give me some of this shit. Go, go, go.
Ready to
State
roll
the
out.
nature of your medical emergency.
Need a lot more medics to deal with those
Your forces
lockdowns.
are under attack.
Need a lot more tanks on the go. And Goliaths.
Medical attention.
Yes, sir. Identify target.
Let's roll.
Of course, they've just pushed in there
Identify target. Order,
while I was trying to babysit other things on the other side of the map.
destination. Identify target.
You come back up here.
Identify target.
You are not doing yourself or anyone else any favours.
Did someone Captain Red.
Right, let's see what other upgrades we can get as well.
Report again. Report again.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
Your forces are under attack.
Target.
I'm not surprised that my forces are under attack, but
Medical attention.
I think we've got it now. I'm actually going to get a very small unit of wraiths just to attack from the air,
Orders, sir.
because I would quite like to attack. I want you to go back to mining there. I'd quite like to attack some of those siege
Go
tanks
ahead, HQ.
Yes, sir.
from the air.
Proceeding.
You get producing, you get producing, and we're also going to need some
Your
more
forces
supply
are under
depots.
Did
attack.
someone page me?
Give me something to shoot.
I'm going to stim them in hold position while we move these tanks up. We've got a lot of forces here that have just been sitting idle doing nothing. Here we go. Actually, don't want to lock those marines in. That would be pointless. What we do want to do is get vision on the siege tank that I saw down here earlier as well.
Captain Red.
Where's our home? Where's our base? Because there was a siege tank around here. See, with enough tanks and detection, the ghosts can't get close to us, which is very helpful. And we have got a few medics there just to... Right, you get in... Where's the dropship?
Report again. Coordinates received.
You repair that wraith and then come
Your
back here.
forces are under attack.
Input coordinates.
And you can drop this tank up here.
Strap yourself in, boys.
Our forces are under attack.
State the nature
One thing
of
that's
your
nice in
medical
StarCraft 2 is the science vessels actually can repair your units. There's a siege tank. I actually wonder if we can get it with some cloaked wraiths. So let's get that energy upgrade as well. Let's get another wraith.
Additional
More
supply
supply
depots
depots required. You know what? You build us a supply depot there then. See, I've got a blocked route there, which is not helping. It's just trying to figure out where I can put everything in the base. You know, I've not got a lot of real estate.
I read you. Reporting for duty.
You see, you can probably just about get away with that there.
We have you on visual. Affirmative.
What else have we got down here? Now what I also want to check is actually I want to be careful because this might not be the base I want to go for. Could do with getting some vision for all around the map. So there's the physics lab. So actually we'll take this because it's an expansion, but we want to actually be pushing on the red forces.
Yes, sir.
Upgrade complete.
Right.
State the
Now
nature
let's get
of
these
your
down near the
emergency.
bottom of the ramp. Let's get these unsieged.
Need medical attention.
Ah, that bunker actually has nothing in it.
Where does it hurt?
Oh no. Tanks, hold on a second. You guys come down here. We need to get that tank on.
Need medical attention.
Let's roll.
Gonna have to replace some of those marines we lost, but then that's okay. Can you get another wraith out?
Your forces are under attack. Complete.
In fact, you guys come down here. Should be able to shell this to death. Let's get some more marines on the go. Base is under attack. Where? There. But we've pushed it away, so that's fine.
Roger that.
Now, while we're at it, let's get some of these SCVs to come over here and start building up what is going to be our base.
Base is under attack.
I read you.
Let's get a second turret.
Reporting for duty.
Your forces are under attack.
It's fine, I can deal with my forces being under attack, although I'd rather they didn't run off to their deaths for no good reason. But maybe that's just me.
Did someone page me? Stat.
I did press control there.
Medical attention. On my way.
Yes, sir.
You hold on, you're going to walk into those tanks.
Identify target. Destination. Orders, sir.
Knew it!
We have you on visual. Yes, sir. D-latitude, sir. Yes, sir.
What the hell are you guys? Which
sir. We have you on visual. Let's roll.
Ah, good, we were able to bring that tank in. Oh, they must have gone the long way round.
Forces are under attack.
We need I want an SCV to repair that science vessel, definitely. In fact, why not bring two? Now, does that mean those SCVs I sent down here went the long way round? Because if it,
Identify target.
I'm losing my patience with the pathing. Maybe this is my fault, but I don't care. I'm losing patience with it.
Need medical attention.
Commander. Transmit orders.
Yes, sir.
Greetings.
You want to go through my marines, you're going to have to go over the
Your forces are under attack.
cold dead bodies of my marines.
Need medical attention.
Destination.
And then these two
Reporting for duty.
can also go and then do a whistle stop tour of these tanks.
Right away, sir.
Right. You come over here.
Need medical attention.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Destination.
Orders, Captain.
Build us a command center. You're the piano man. Now actually, this isn't the base I want to attack though, so I'm going to try and fortify this position, much like the ones we fortified before.
Receiving headquarters.
but I'm gonna want to attack on the red.
Transmit coordinates. Roger.
Now, what other upgrades can we get? Ship weapon. Let's get the ground armor first because we've got a very ground heavy army. Right, you guys. Where there was a drop ship, but I used to pick up some things that were getting on my nerves.
Reporting for duty.
Your forces are under attack.
They certainly are. Oh, of course you're doing that. I should have kept an eye out for that as well.
Right away, sir.
What can you see down here? The Sarlacc pit.
Calling online.
Orders, Captain.
You just go back here for a second.
Orders received.
Your forces are under
Yeah,
attack.
that's not surprising.
Sir.
Now, where was that dropship? There's that dropship. You come and drop these. You come and drop these here, and then you're going to fly back here and pick up these folks. You go back into that Vespine geyser because what are you doing? You two, just stop.
Roger that.
Stop.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Oh gosh, right, okay. How many have we got in gas? We've got 2.
Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain.
You're not in gas, are you? You know what you are now? You've been promoted to gas collector.
Orders, Captain.
I'm listening. Destination?
I read you.
This is why we need to be careful with our base layout. Right, go and unload over there.
Receiving
You sit over here to give us some vision.
Receiving headquarters.
Have we got the Charon boosters? Yes, we have. That's fine. You know what? You do a quick repair run of these. You get us some supply depots where these minerals were.
Reporting for duty. I can't build there.
The ridiculous thing is, I know I've done this kind of thing where I've clogged up my own base on this mission before as well. Hang about. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask you to not do that. Let's get some Marines on the go as well. You can be control group 1. We're gonna have you fly around and sort of snipe things. In fact, I'm gonna get a couple more wraiths for that control group. Here we go.
Yes, sir. Orders, Captain.
Now, where was that drop ship?
Yes, sir.
Did it come over and unload? It did.
I'm listening.
And then you're going to come over and you're going to pick these 2 up as well. And we're going to just keep some SCVs around our base just for, just because I think we're going to need to.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Your forces are under
Oh,
attack.
oh.
Orders, sir.
Hang about.
We have you on visual.
We've had those sitting around doing nothing. What else is going on here?
Jacked up and good to go.
Your forces are under attack.
Now,
Transmit coordinates. Standing by.
let's get some more wraiths, Marines, Goliaths, I think, because although we will want some tanks, we'll queue up some tanks as well.
Identify target.
Now you, I guess, go back and mine there. You get us a comsat station here. Now let's see what else we can scan. Now, is there any point in taking this base on? To be honest, I think there probably is. We'll have to think about how we're going to do it, but we are going to need some defences back here because they are going to attack here.
Orders, Captain.
You want a piece of me, boy?
I read you.
Upgrade complete.
And we're going to attack with siege tanks, so we're going to need to leave some siege tanks of our own. We'll get some turrets down.
Reporting for duty.
But we'll have the scanner sweeps as well, though, because we'll probably need them, because it turns out the detection range on those turrets is not quite as big as I thought it was.
Greetings, Commander.
Get some medics in there as well. We actually got a fair number of medics, but
Ready to roll out.
and we'll have a sort of ranging out force for attacking. Right, okay.
Job finished. Orders, Captain.
Orders.
I read you. Job finished. Orders, Captain.
Now, whether we're going to actually be able to fill these bunkers easily, I don't know. Actually, yeah, easily.
Go, go, go. Let's move. Jacked up and good to go.
Have we got any more Marines around here? Yeah, we've got probably too many medics.
Piece of me, boy. Go, go, go.
Well, actually, you guys want to go there. You want to be going there. And we've also, have we got any oversaturated mining? Wait, what are you doing? Who are you? Where are you? No, I want to be mining. Press S because I want to do Alt S to save. And let's get a couple of tanks spread out around here as well.
Delighted to, sir. Proceeding.
So that base should,
Yes, sir.
if not hold, at least be very tough to crack.
Go ahead.
So we've got 8 wraiths. Can we push another 4?
Yes, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
We will need to leave a science vessel around here as well.
Did someone page me?
Yeah, we've got more medics and we've got as many medics as marines. That's probably a bit too medic heavy. So actually, let's put a couple of the medics
Where
over
does it
here.
hurt?
I'm not sure. I think is it 1 point? Might be like for every medic you should have 1.5 marines or something.
Greetings, Commander.
Or for every 2 medics you should have 3 marines. I think that works out mathematically. I should be able to do that, but I can't right now. My brain is not functioning. Right. Okay. So we've got an assault force here.
Systems functional.
Um,
Greetings, Command. Commencing.
it's going to be a
Affirmative, sir. Let's roll.
right.
Destination.
Hang about. Let's use these,
Transmit orders.
and let's pull these up here as well. I'm actually going to bring some SCVs just to do some repairs on various units. So we got any spare SCVs around? You know what? I'm going to drop you 2 there because I actually like the idea of getting some repairs.
Reporting in. Read the waiting launch orders.
Ah, that scout. Ho 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 ho. I meant to say ghost. That was unfortunate for that guy.
Identify
Right.
our destination. Yes, sir.
And we'll push with tanks.
Identify target.
What's low on health? These Goliaths. We can repair them.
We have you on visual.
And those science vessels, definitely.
I read you. Right away, sir.
You're stuck dancing because you can't get out through those marines. Now, we also want the science vessel. You've got a kill. Well done. Good job. Good science.
The waiting launch orders. Affirmative, sir.
Right. Now, yep. They cannot outrange us. I don't know if actually the Dominion gets the Charon Boosters upgrade. Technically, I think it's like a UED upgrade. So, the UED Goliaths are just better. That's the law justification for it existing anyway.
Transmit orders.
Now, let's see.
Transmit orders.
A radiate, EMP would actually be really good on our dropships as well. Oh, that's taken a bit of... I'm not gonna... we'll get optic flare just so we've got it.
Read the waiting launch orders.
What other researchers can we get?
Reporting in.
Right, we've got a full control group of wraiths. We're going to take some time for them to get full energy. You know, we might as well... Now, what else have we got around here? See, there's another expansion for us to use. Our siege tanks actually seem to be out of range, so hang about. Let's leave these SCVs back a little bit.
Orders, sir.
Ideally, you want your tanks to be quite spread out, although they've not got much splash damage with them at the moment. So, there we go.
Medical emergency.
Yeah, Goliath dealt with. These, yeah, see, they are going to attack it. Oh, and they're not being gentle about it either.
Your forces are
Right,
under
you guys come up here. See if you can pull them into our range.
Greetings, Command.
Oh,
Affirmative, sir. Excellent.
Your base is under attack.
that's one idea.
Reporting in.
Right.
Research complete.
Orders, Captain.
I think another bunker. Oh, that's going to burn down, but
Upgrade research complete.
well done, Hero Marine there.
Transmit orders.
I think that's actually the name of or the full name of like one of the StarCraft 2 pros. Not sure. Right, so we've got another mineral expansion here, which is right in the middle of the base. That is a very, very vulnerable position.
Commander.
Orders, Captain.
Now, let's get that repaired too.
Upgrade
And you know what? Let's bring some more tanks down here. We'll have these wraiths around for support. Wonder what building got destroyed there.
Orders, Captain. Right away, sir.
Destination.
Now, what I also want to do is get some comsat scanning done. So that's our in to that base. So we need to deal with that up there. I wonder if those wraiths can sneak in and destroy the
Where does it hurt?
Identify target.
What's it called?
D-Line 2, sir.
Orders, Captain.
Did someone page me? I'm on the job.
Destroy the tank.
Go ahead, Commander. Coordinates received.
Let's bring you lot down here. Actually, we've got a defensible position. We'll build a command center.
We have you on visual. Destination.
So let's get these tanks sieged up shortly.
Yes, sir. Identify target. Destination. Yes, sir. Identify target.
Upgrade complete. Let's start. Yep, let's get those ship weapons going. Titan reactor wouldn't be harmful. We'll get the ghosts just in case we want to. Invest in some ghosts. We could probably got a nuke silo at some point actually. Don't know if it's going to be necessary to break any kind of deadlock here. I think that's a good position for that. That sounds like our siege tanks firing.
Yes, sir. Destination. Identify target.
No, we don't actually need any repairs there.
Transmit orders.
Let's have you. Oh, you can't. Oh, you can patrol. There we go. Let's have you patrol backwards and forth. If ideally, it'd actually stick another science vessel over there. Right.
Reporting in.
So,
Roger.
they will probably have scanner sweep. Is my only concern.
Roger. Sector locked in.
Yeah.
Your forces are under attack.
Not a surprise.
Attack formation.
Lost a couple of wraiths. Not losses that can't be replaced. It's a shame we can't use those battle cruisers we pretty much only just stole. But
Orders, Captain. Orders received.
I wonder if you build that refinery now, will you be finished by the time?
Yes, sir.
So let's actually. I'm also going to send a science vessel up because I wouldn't be surprised if they've like mined the bridge.
Yes, sir. Checked up.
You guys get up there. I'm going to stim them so the medics come with them sort of automatically. Not all the medics will go though.
Orders, sir.
Right, it's going to be a slow push kind of thing.
Rate the waiting launch orders.
Your forces are under attack.
Okay there.
Yes, sir.
Ah,
Upgrade
no, I'm
complete.
not too keen on your what you got planned there. There we go.
Yes, sir.
What took damage?
Go ahead, Commander.
Might as well repair them.
Transmit coordinates.
Orders, Captain. Right away, sir. Orders received.
Transmit
Base
orders.
is under attack.
Oh, so it is.
Captain. Orders, Captain. Affirmative.
Standing by. Coordinates.
Do you know what I think to that?
Attack formation.
Of course.
Sector locked in.
Your forces are
Need
under
medical
attack.
attention?
Where's that ghost?
Receiving headquarters. Transmit coordinates.
Your forces
I think
are
the
under
Wraith
attack.
fleet might not actually be the best use of resources there, but
Transmit orders. Go ahead, Commander. Sector locked in.
right, you land us down here.
We have you on visual.
So actually, let's
Orders, Captain.
you repair that. A couple of medics should be able to come over.
Right away, sir.
Transmit
Where's those
coordinates.
wraiths? So that one's healthy.
Upgrade complete.
The rest,
I read you.
Transmit
Yes,
coordinates.
sir.
you start repairing.
Right away, sir.
The waiting launch orders.
Yes, sir.
You repair that one. You three go in there,
Yes, sir.
and then add that to your repair route.
Sir.
You siege up here. In fact, I think we can spare a couple of tanks from here as well.
Where does it hurt? On my way.
Or at least I'm hoping we can.
Right away.
Standing by.
You guys go up here. You welcome to control group 1. Now what's that down there? That's a marine.
State the nature
You know what?
of your medical emergency.
Let's get him.
Let's move.
Got 2 upgrades.
Need medical attention?
You welcome to group 1.
Reporting in.
Um,
Orders, Captain.
you repair that just because we've got the means to, so we should. And let's get some more
Yes,
tanks.
sir.
Let's get some more mining down here. Because I think tanks are actually what we're running low on. Which seems like a weird thing. Or
Reporting in.
we could do with spreading some more tanks around, I guess is what I'm saying. You two come over here. So we've got yeah. Let's get a nuke silo.
Reporting in.
I don't know how much we're going to use it, but
Go ahead, Commander.
now what else have we got over here?
Target. Destination.
These three come over here.
Reporting in.
Roll out.
Channel open.
We need a science vessel.
Ready to roll
So where have we got a science vessel to spare? We've definitely got a couple here.
Greetings, Command. Excellent.
Systems.
Do I want to leave one down here? We've got one down here.
Identify target, sir.
Got some defences here. You mine there. You three start getting some minerals from there. I have to admit, actually, I think a nuke is actually quite tempting to break that sort of stronghold there. And we've got the resources, so we can afford to.
Functional.
Nukes are very expensive for their cost, at least in StarCraft 1, but
We have you on visual.
it doesn't mean they're useless by any stretch. Now, can you irradiate some of these?
Excellent. Commencing.
That's one way to deal with that. 2 kills.
Need medical attention?
Go ahead, TACOM.
We're going to need to get a ghost though if we're going to do any irradiation.
Target.
Reporting for duty.
And that will cost us 1 supply, which we could very easily get.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
Could even very easily just kill off a marine to get it.
Coordinates received.
Destination. Identify target.
We're on 3-3 upgrades there. We're on 3-3 ship weapons.
Checked up and good to go.
In fact, how many medics have we got?
Nature of your medical emergency.
We won't kill anyone to build a nuke. That seems a bit much.
Affirmative.
Now, actually, we've pulled away a lot of the forces there, so
We have you on visual.
these are still going to take some damage from the missile turret, but I think we can take it. There we go.
Your forces are under
Very little damage from the missile turret. So, let's push in.
Yes, sir. Orders, sir.
I see you trying to take my Goliath there, my science vessel there, but
State the nature of your medical emergency.
Your forces are under attack.
they certainly are.
Go ahead, Commander.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, they dealt with it.
Coordinates received.
Orders, sir. Proceeding.
Comlink online.
In fact, dropship would be a nice touch there, because then we can get some tanks on that high ground.
Proceeding. Identify target.
I am trying to siege the tanks up one at a time, because otherwise, if you have the whole group selected and then siege, sometimes they'll obviously end up blocking each other out. Now let's see. There we go. That's
Go ahead, TACOM.
now. I don't want those Goliaths to run in.
Reporting in.
Oh, we've got another siege tank there as well. Let's put that there. Bring this sound vessel with us. And
Destination.
so it's very much a case of the sort of slow push now.
Comlink online.
Let's try and keep the Goliaths.
Your forces are under attack.
Receiving.
Did someone page me?
Well, I suppose there's our opportunity to build a ghost.
Greetings, Command.
Oh no, is that going to affect my own?
Someone page me?
No, it didn't.
Your forces are under attack.
Let's get a ghost for the fun of it. Oh, was that? He's only 25 minerals. I did not realise ghosts were that cheap. I rarely build them. I always thought they were like 100 minerals. I don't recall that. We'll get another SCV out there as well. In fact, speaking of getting some SCVs out there, I'm going to send them on the long walk there.
Receiving.
Right, we're not far off now.
Excellent.
We've got them.
Affirmative, sir.
We can push on those physics labs soon.
Somebody call for an exterminator.
As it happens, yes, I did call for an exterminator. What are your rates? I need some murder done. Can you do murder? Where did I actually build that from? There we go.
Finally.
Are you okay with murder? Is that a thing that you is that a service you can provide?
Destination.
Go ahead, HQ.
Like, I'm not talking like 1 or 2 murders. I'm talking like some pretty pretty massive murder.
Go ahead, HQ. Hang on.
Come
Ready
on,
for some chop.
both of them, please. Thank you. Unload here. There's this physics labs.
Destination.
Input coordinates.
Identify target. Yes, sir. Orders, sir. Destination. Proceeding.
Upgrade complete.
I'm listening.
Transmitted orders.
Of course you would do that.
Destination.
Go ahead,
It's fine. It's fine. Let him go. Let him go.
Comlink online.
What I am going to
Research
do
complete.
is bring these tanks
Go
down
ahead,
then.
HQ.
Yes, sir. Identify target.
Now those tanks are kind of on their own, but they can be quickly replaced as well.
Strap yourselves in, boys.
But once these tanks are down,
Identify target.
we'll get some Goliaths in here.
Go ahead, HQ. Buckle up.
Go ahead, TACOM.
But I do want them to hold position. I don't want them to
Go
overextend.
ahead, HQ.
Marines, 4 medics.
Input coordinates. Strap yourselves in, boys.
And then you're going to come back here.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
Yeah, we've got as many Marines as we've got medics there.
I'm here.
Probably a bit much.
Finally.
Where does it hurt?
You pull back a bit there then if you're getting yourself killed. Or attacked at least.
Input coordinates.
Drop over
In
here.
transit, HQ.
Slightly more laborious way of doing it, but ideally you'd have invested in a few more dropships. No, I definitely want that ghost to hold position.
I'm listening. I got that.
Orders, sir. Identify target.
Let's get you.
Destination.
Go ahead, HQ. Buckle up.
We have you on visual.
You get yourself some more kills racked up. Again. We could it's just one less entrance to push through, really.
In transit, HQ. Buckle up.
And then we can start leapfrogging tanks up as well. So you come there.
Destination. Absolutely. Identify target.
Ghost report.
Well, smoke him if you got him.
I'm gone.
Nuclear launch
Strap
detected.
yourselves in, boys.
Now, I don't know at what point the nuke actually gets spent. I guess when it lands.
Go ahead, HQ.
Your forces are under attack.
Here is some issue. Go, go, go.
That's fine.
Let's
We
move.
can deal with that.
Outstanding. Let's move.
That's one way to deal with it.
Let's meet the shipbuilders.
Where does it hurt?
Your forces are under attack.
Where does it hurt? Did someone page me?
It's actually mostly Marines. A lot of Marines we lost there, actually.
Greetings, Command.
Destination. Movie.
So, you guys come up here.
Absolutely. Yes, sir. Destination.
Time to ruin some physics labs.
Comlink online.
Yes, sir. Ready to roll out. Proceeding. Destination. Yes, sir. Orders, sir. Moving.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Yes, sir.
Nuclear missile ready.
Call the shot.
You know what? Just to really make my point.
Systems functional.
Oh, you guys need to hold back.
Nuclear launch detected.
We have you on visual.
Destination.
Unload there.
Did someone page me?
You come up here.
We have you on visual.
You see if you can get us some line of sight on this. There we go.
Channel open.
Jacked up and good to go.
There we go, physics lab's down.
Perfectly done, Captain. Mengsk battlecruisers are now effectively powerless. He won't be able to
Your
use them
forces
against
are
us
under
when we
attack.
assault his base.
Brilliant, there we go. So we've wiped out Mengsk's battlecruiser capabilities. We're ready to engage in a final assault on the on his I think it's his palace, or I don't know exactly what it's called, but his main the main capital city. So thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you in a minute.